on this math theory test is sine, cosine, and tangent. So sine, if you are having trouble remembering, is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent is opposite over adjacent, which means you have Soh-Cah-Toa. So this is the legend of Chief Soh-Cah-Toa. So, I will tell you that I have had students that have actually sent me messages telling me that they were at IU and he was super sad because he couldn't find the chief at IU to help him on his math problems. What does that really mean? Well, let me tell you about the chief. So, this is what happened. This is a long time ago, coming till now. And the good news is you can still take advantage of this if you got the nuts, or you got the guts to do it. Say that. So anyway, so first off, this is what happened. I was in 3rd grade, I think. It was when I was in 3rd grade or 2nd grade. I was a fairly advanced math student. I was already taking geometry. And in 3rd grade, and my teacher was telling me about Soh-Cah-Toa and sine, cosine, and tangent and all this stuff, and I was like, well, number one, I just didn't have any friends because I was a 8-year-old in a class of high school students, and it was pretty weird, and it was very difficult for me. So in this tough situation that I was in, as my teacher was telling me what sine, cosine, and tangent stood for, I was like, you know what? I don't have any friends, so I'm going to create my own friend. And I created my own friend, and his name was Chief Soh-Cah-Toa. Greatest guy in the world. I'll tell you what, the chief, which I like to refer to him as the chief, was awesome. He would always come to your aid. Well, I'd be in my test in my 3rd grade class, and I didn't know how to do this stuff, and I'd say, hey, Chief, help me out. And he'd come in and he'd help me out. I had many problems, obviously, as a little kid in this class. I had no friends, like I said, so he'd always come up to me in the middle of the day and he'd be like, hey, don't worry about it. Things will be okay. And the chief, he was always taking care of me. Well, then I went to high school, and again, very few friends, couldn't find any friends. I was too advanced, I was too smart, nobody liked me, I was too short, I wasn't strong enough. So anyway, the chief, he decided to come with me again, and he traveled with me to North Central. I went to North Central, and all you guys think they have all these gangs and stuff. They don't. But anyway, if these gangs came up to me, the chief would come out and he'd protect me from all these other big kids. So the chief was nice enough to do that for me. And then I went to IU, and when I went to IU, again, I was, sometimes, occasionally, I'd have trouble with my math. I mean, very, very rarely. But when it did happen, I'd say, hey, Chief, come and help me. And he'd come and run through the hallways of my dorm or my apartment. And he'd come in and give me help on my math questions. And he'd teach me how to meet friends and just how to be cooler than I am today. So, the Chief has just been a wonderful addition to my life. And he's been around for a very long time, since I was 8 years old. And he's just always helped me out. He's really just a great guy. Well, then I got a job here at Center Grove, and I've been teaching here for 12 years. And you know what I thought to myself? I thought, you know what? I bet there's people at Center Grove that are struggling to find some friends. And you know what? The chief might be able to help them too. He's a great guy. So, what I did is I told the chief, I said, hey man, I'm going to Center Grove. There's got to be people here that would like to meet you. You're a great man. You're the best guy I've ever met in my life. You help me with my math problems. You make me feel better about how things are going today. Sometimes he roams the hallways. And he comes in and he helps you out on your math. It's pretty awesome. The greatest guy in the whole world can help you on your math test, and he's just out in the hallway. And you just have to you have to look for him. I mean, it's tough to find him sometimes. I mean, he lives in a locker. He might live in Tori's locker because Tori doesn't use hers. So, I still don't see him. But, so what you do, and if you'd like me to, I can show you how you can get the chief to come and help you on your test. So I'm going to kind of demonstrate like what could maybe be happening to you while you're taking your next test, like your master test. You can't remember sine, cosine, and tangent. You don't know what to do. You get real super frustrated. And you just have nowhere else to turn, so you're going to turn to the Chief because he's awesome. And he's going to help you out no matter what. So I'm going to give you a demonstration of how this works. So, this is you. You're taking your test. You're on the back side. You can't remember what sine stands for. You can't remember what cosine stands for. You can't remember tangent. You're just getting super frustrated. You're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? And like I've seen some of you guys get super hyped and you just like start stressing and you don't know what to do anymore. And you just like throw down. You just don't. This is when, the best time, this is when you call the Chief. And this is just how you do it. So I'm going to show you. Alright, I get to the last page. I don't remember how to do this. So mad. I know how I studied, I just don't know what to do anymore. How am I going to get this right? So, that's how you call the Chief. Good. You got to get like super excited because if you don't get super excited, the Chief ain't going to come and help you. He doesn't help us average people. He only helps the best of the best, the people that really love him. So, here you go. You're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What are you going to do? So you stand up, you throw your pencil down, you say, oh my gosh, I need the Chief. And you run out here and you go, Chief, come and help me. I need help on my math test. And he goes, whoa, 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 whoa. And he's like, yeah, I'll help you on your math test, let's go. And he like comes and helps you out. And he like sits down, he taps you on your shoulder and says, I'm going to help you today. That's pretty much how it goes. I have one question. Is that the story you told last year?
Yes.
Yeah,
John Moore got up on the desk and he was jumping around and everything.